Hello students, welcome to Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's Rayat Online School Education Rose Project 2021-22. I am Patil VS from Sadguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karad. My subject is English. Students, in our textbook, there are 4 sections. Section 3 is writing skills. In this section, there are 6 different topics are included. Other than this, there are some topics which will help you to develop your communication skill. Today, we are going to learn 3.1 Expansion of Ideas. Students, before going to learn how to expand any idea, first we will solve some activities under icebreakers. Activity first, discuss with your partner the different ideas connoted by the word season. First, a period of the year like rainy, summer, or winter season. Second, holiday period when people travel a lot. Third, the time of year when a particular fruit, vegetable is fresh and plentiful. Fourth, period when particular events take place, for example, wedding season, festival season, cricket season, etc. Students, there are different ideas connoted by the word season. Activity second, select a season of your choice and give the following details. Students, let's see about monsoon season. Time of the year. Monsoon season. It starts from June and ends with September. Characteristics. Students, we can see rivers, ponds, lakes overflow with water. We celebrate many festivals like Ganesh Chaturthi, Raksha Bandhan, etc. We also enjoy eating lots of green and fresh vegetables. Features. During the monsoon season, weather in India changes from hot to humid and moist. Some advantages of monsoon season. Because of monsoon season, temperature comes down. The sky presents beautiful view of rainbow. We can see greenery all around. Some disadvantages of monsoon season. Students, we face problem of flood because of excessive rain. Food is affected badly. Next activity, proverbs associated with the word season and their meaning. First, make hay while the sun shines. Its meaning, you are taking advantages of a good situation or good conditions. Second, every cloud has a silver lining, meaning even a very bad situation has a positive or hopeful side. Next proverb associated with the word season, every season brings its joy. Its meaning, everything is good in its season. Each season has unique, special memories and its own particular meaning. Students, you know that proverbs are symbolic. While expanding them, we need to provide their exact meaning. Students, let's see what is the expansion of ideas. Expansion of idea is to elaborate an idea in a paragraph form. Expansion of idea is a short composition. One is expected to take the idea embodied in a proverb, a maxim, a quotation, a saying, a slogan, or an idiom and elaborate on it in the form of paragraphs. Expansion means elaborate. For example, take the proverb Rome was not built in a day. Here, the noun Rome is the name of a place. We also know that Rome was a great city. So, what does Rome stand for? It stands for greatness or success. On this slide, I have given examples of some ideas. Slow and steady wins the race. All that glitters is not gold. Tit for tat. Laughter is the best medicine. A bad workman always blames his tools. Say no to plastic is a slogan. As you sow, so shall you reap. Prevention is better than cure. All are examples of some ideas. Students, let's see how to write expansion of ideas. Template for expansion of ideas. Title, first paragraph, introduction, second paragraph, middle means core content is the main part of elaboration. Third paragraph, convincing conclusion with a proverb or quotation. Let's see how to write an expansion. First, title. Students, title will be given in our activity sheet. We should write the title in bold letters. First paragraph, introductory paragraph. The introductory paragraph should contain a topic sentence. A topic sentence means a sentence that expresses the main idea or central theme of the piece of writing. The placing of the topic sentence can be at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of paragraph. The aim of this paragraph is to present the idea or symbolism clearly that the given proverb or quotation carries. The meaning of the idea, whether literal, symbolic, or metaphorical, must be conveyed. The expansion should focus on the words and the expression of thoughts in such a way that brings out the deep thought or hidden meaning behind the idea. Introductory paragraph must deal with word-to-word meaning and hidden meaning, deeper thought also. Second paragraph, core content means middle is the main part of elaboration. Students, in the second paragraph, the central idea is explained in detail. Present the idea from different points of view. Give brief instances, anecdotes, experiences, or even personal experiences. There should be unity in the ideas and clarity of thoughts. Proportion of space should be kept in mind. Students, proportion of space means more important idea, more space, less important idea, less space. Avoid to write too many ideas. Maintain coherence by logically linking sentences with discourse markers, conjunctions, and conjunctive phrases. Students, remember, this is a creative writing activity where you go to demonstrate your language skills. So, be careful for the proper vocabulary and correct grammar. Students, in the second paragraph, we maintain coherence by using discourse markers. What is meant by discourse markers? Discourse markers are words or phrases that play a role in managing the flow and structure of oral or written communication. They link a narrative or conversation. They also emphasize and explain what you are saying. When we speak or write, we constantly use discourse markers. For example, anyway, nevertheless, therefore, right, okay, as I say, to begin with, further, furthermore, similarly, etc. All are examples of discourse markers. Third paragraph, concluding paragraph. Students, where we sum up our answer. At the end, we sum up with strong and relevant points. Proverbs having a similar meaning to the one given in the question would be the right way to finish the expansion. For example, the given one is bad workman blames his tools. You may sum up using another similar one. Bad dancer blames the floor. Students, let's see do's of expansion of ideas. What are the main things we to do while writing expansion of ideas? The introduction should be impressive. Organize your ideas logically. Have unity and clarity of thoughts. Clearly explain the symbolism of the proverb. Include examples, experiences, or even personal experiences, anecdotes, etc. Keep in mind the proportion of space. Use proverbs with similar meaning. Use discourse markers. Don'ts of expansion of ideas. Students, what are the things not to do while writing expansion of ideas? Do not go off track. Do not forget to include topic sentence. Avoid long and complex sentences. Do not include too many ideas. Don't forget to conclude expansion with a strong and relevant point. Don't forget to give the symbolic meaning. Students, as an example, I have taken one proverb, as you sow, so shall you reap. Students, let's see the model answer of this given proverb, as you sow, so shall you reap. As you sow, so shall you reap is a famous proverb. It means if you do anything good, it will return to you in the future time. If you do anything wrong, it will come back to you and you will suffer. If a farmer desires to reap a harvest of wheat, he sows wheat and he knows that it is not possible to get rice by sowing wheat. It is the rule of nature. In the same way, in our life, good and bad happens accordingly how we behave. This proverb is associated with our life. If you respect others, you will receive respect from others. The given proverb plays an important role in moral teaching. It prevents us from doing anything wrong and compels us to do better for our future. Today's our good work and responsibilities are important to gain good future. As per law of nature, what we give to others, it come back forcefully to us. Our good actions in the present will always be responsible to lead a good life ahead. For example, if students study well, they will get good marks and will secure a high position in life. This proverb is full of awareness and positivity. Investing something good today means earning everything tomorrow. Our behavior and attitude decide the upcoming things that happen in our life. Your present deeds can decide your future. So be careful while doing anything. If you show goodness, praise, sympathy, love, you will get it back. This proverb gives us warning that we should be careful in our actions, for it is truly said tit for tat. Students, in this way, expansion is written in three paragraphs. Students, let's see marking scheme of this question. Proper expansion of idea, 2 marks. Proper introduction, 1 mark. Conclusion, 1 mark. Total 4 marks are there for expansion of ideas. Thank you.